Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. But what if he never existed? Well, the NBA as we know it today would be extremely different, with several different championship outcomes, including teams like the 2016 Thunder, the 2018 Rockets, and even LeBron winning more than just 4 rings. So come join us in today's video as we jump into a world where Steph Curry is erased and find out what happens next. Starting off the video in the year 2009-2010, as you guys can see on the top right corner. Hey man, I know it's been a while since I dropped the video. I just took a slight break, but I promise you guys, going into 2K25, I already have so much bangers lined up for you guys. I'm telling you, man, you're not gonna want to miss out. But other than that, let's get straight into the video. As you guys can see, this is the top 10 players of the 2009-2010 NBA season. And as for the Warriors, there's no longer Steph Curry a part of the roster. Now, what I'm gonna be doing is just simulating throughout the season for each year that Steph Curry was a part of the NBA, starting off his rookie year of the year 2009-2010. And as we simulate, we're just gonna find out what is capable of happening without Steph Curry in the NBA, man. This is going to be crazy. At the end of the first season, LeBron goes on to win MVP. We got Brandon Jennings taking home Rookie of the Year. Jamal Crawford, 6th Man of the Year. Dwight Howard goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is DeAndre Jordan. This is the All-NBA First Team. Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Paul Gasol. Where's Kobe? Anyways, man, this is how the playoff tree is looking. The Phoenix Suns take the first seed in the West, and then the Boston Celtics obviously take home the first seed in the East. What I'm going to be doing for the playoffs, I'm just going to be taking this round by round until we make it to the finals, and then that's where things are going to get interesting. So far, we got the Celtics and Cleveland in the East, and then we got Dallas and the Spurs in the West. Who is gonna make it to the finals? Here we go, man. Here we go. Wow, we get a finals matchup in the year 2010 between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. This is crazy, man. The Lakers actually went on to win the finals this year, the year 2010, and they didn't even make it out the first round. That's crazy. The Boston Celtics are obviously stacked. That is no surprise in the year 2010. They got Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins, Tony Allen. And then on the other side, the Dallas Mavericks are also solid. They got Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Brendan Haywood, Caron Butler. This squad is stacked. I would not be surprised if they take out Boston. Here goes nothing, man. We're gonna take this game by game. The Celtics take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy, it's looking like it is about to be a sweep. I was completely wrong, and yes, these Celtics sweep the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki just couldn't stand a single chance against this stacked squad. Paul Pierce takes home the 2010 Finals MVP. Alrighty, man, going into the second season without Stephen Curry a part of the NBA, the Warriors are still looking mid as a squad, but for the rest of the league, these are the top 10 players in the year 2011. We got LeBron making the decision to come to Miami, come to South Beach. D Rose, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwight Howard, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo. Hey man, the list goes on and on. This is going to be a fun year. Let's see what happens. D Rose goes on to take home MVP in the year 2011, as he did in real life, putting up insane numbers, the youngest MVP ever. Blake Griffin takes home Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili takes home 6th Man of the Year, and the Defensive Player of the Year award goes home to once again Dwight Howard. Wow, and the Bulls finished off with an insane record of 71-11 as Tom Thibodeau takes home Coach of the Year. Going into the 2011 NBA playoffs, this is what the playoff tree is looking like. The OKC Thunder finished off first in the West with a record of 68-14. And then over on the East, the Chicago Bulls take home the first seed with a record of 71-11. Once again, we're going to take this round by round until we make it to the finals. Let's see who's going to make it to the finals this time. So far in the conference finals, on the West side, we get OKC versus the Lakers. And then over in the Eastern Conference finals, we get the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Man, this series right here takes me way back to when the Bulls and Miami used to go at it, man. I miss them days. But anyways, man, could D Rose do something special? I believe this is the year he got hurt IRL, I believe, in the playoffs, but only this time. Obviously, D Rose doesn't get injured. It's a 2K simulation. Let's see if the Bulls can actually go and make it to the finals, man. Oh man, that was close. That was close. They do not make it to the finals, but we get a matchup of the OKC Thunder and the Miami Heat. A year earlier than what actually happened IRL, because in the year 2011, it was Miami versus Dallas. Dallas won. And then in the year 2012, it was the matchup between the Thunder and Miami. But this time we get the matchup in 2011. Let's see what happens. This is what the OKC Thunder squad is looking like. We got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Cephalosha. Yo, this squad is looking nice. And then for the Miami Heat, you guys already know, man, Mario Chalmers, the big three of Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. This is going to be a tough series. Let's see what happens. We're going to take it game by game. Miami takes home game 1. Thunder take game 2. Oh boy, Thunder are up 2-1. Can Miami? They tie it 2-2. We're going to OKC for game 5. Oh my God. The Thunder are 1 win away. What is going to happen? Can LeBron come in clutch, man, and force a game 7? They're in Miami. They should be able to take home this. And it's looking like, yes, LeBron and the Miami Heat have forced a game 7. This series is special. Alrighty, man, here goes nothing going into game 7 of the 2011 NBA Finals. So far, the Miami Heat are up, and it's looking like the OKC Thunder are about to choke. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Heat have took home the 2011 NBA championship. But there you guys have it, man. Wow. And Dwayne Wade goes on to take home finals MVP over LeBron. That is crazy. I did not see that coming. We're now in the year 2012, and your boy Klay Thompson has entered the league at a 78 overall, now part of the Golden State Warriors. But this time he doesn't have his splash, bro. And then for the rest of the league, this is the top 10. We got D Rose, LeBron, KD, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, Kobe, Dirk Nowitzki, D Wade, Blake Griffin, Carmelo Anthony. Hey, the list goes on and on. These are the top players in the league at the moment in the year 2012. So let's go on to see what happens in the year 2012 without Steph Curry. Still got about 2 more seasons to simulate, and then that's where things are going to get interesting. But on the flip side, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys actually think would have happened if Curry wasn't in the league? KD goes on to take home the MVP in the year 2012, putting up insane numbers like 34, 10, and 4. Kyrie goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Dwight Howard goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year once again. Jeremy Lin's Sanity goes on to take home Most Improved. And then we got Scott Brooks taking home Coach of the Year as the OKC Thunder finished off with a record of 69-13. Kobe, oh my God, finally makes it back on the All-NBA first team 2 seasons later. You telling me he finished All-NBA first team in the year 2012 but couldn't finish in the year 2010? Nah. Hey man, this is what the 2012 playoff tree is looking like. OKC finishes first in the West, and then the Chicago Bulls finish first in the East. We're gonna go ahead and simulate round by round. Let's see who makes it all the way to the finals. Okay, so we get the matchup between the Bulls and the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals for the 2nd year in a row. And then this time in the West, we get the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who's on the Timberwolves? Hold on. Kevin Love carried this team to the Western Conference Finals. A 90 overall Kevin Love. And then the Dallas Mavericks, obviously, you guys already know this team is looking solid. Jason Terry, Vince Carter, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki. This team has a chance. And D Rose is looking for some revenge, man. This team is looking solid as well. So they definitely have a chance against this big 3 in Miami. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. And wow, Miami once again. Yo, that team is different in the playoffs. The Bulls can do what they want throughout the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, nah, Miami's on a different level. But wow, Kevin Love actually carried this squad all the way to the finals to meet up against his soon-to-be teammate LeBron. That is crazy, man. I did not see that coming. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. We're gonna take this game by game. Miami takes game 1, take game 2. This is most likely gonna be a sweep. Yeah, this one is over with. LeBron and the Miami Heat go back to back as LeBron takes home the 2012 Finals MVP. Alrighty, man, we're now in the year 2013. The Warriors are still looking mid. Klay Thompson's now at 82 overall. He put up solid numbers in his first season with 14 points and 1 assist, I guess. Let's see what Klay Thompson's capable of doing throughout this video without Curry. That's also going to be interesting throughout the video, so I'll keep you guys updated. These are your top superstars in the league in the year 2013. LeBron, KD, Westbrook, Chris Paul, Kobe, Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade, Blake Griffin, Rajon Rondo, Carmelo. And we also got an up-and-coming James Harden, the Beard, as he left OKC and is now a part of the Houston Rockets. Everything's literally gonna stay the same throughout the entire video as I simulate. The only difference is there is no Stephen Curry. That's the only difference. Wow, no James Harden on the squad, and Russell Westbrook goes on to take home MVP in the year 2013. Anthony Davis obviously takes home Rookie of the Year. Eric Bledsoe with Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year once again goes home to Dwight Howard. Yo, this man is no joke. We got Klay Thompson taking home Most Improved Player of the Year, averaging solid numbers with 24, 1 and 3. This is your 2013 All-NBA First Team: Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, KD, and DeMarcus Cousins. CP3 and the LA Clippers take home first in the West with a record of 63 and 19. And then we got the Miami Heat taking home first in the East. Again, we're taking this round by round. The Western Conference Finals once again is OKC and the Timberwolves. And then in the East, we got Miami and New York. Yo, Melo versus LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals is a dub, man. I would have loved to see that. But hey, man, Kevin Love once again, he is not messing around. I don't know what it is about this, but he's coming for some revenge, man. Anyways, man, the Miami Heat squad, you guys already know how they're rolling. Same squad. Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, LeBron, D Wade, Mario Chalmers. But New York, Raymond Felton, J.R. Smith, Melo, and then Amari Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, Jayson Kidd. Yo, they got a chance, man. They got a chance. Let's see what happens. Here it goes. Can New York? Yo, New York did the impossible and takes out Miami in the Big Three to make it to the 2013 NBA Finals. Yo, this is crazy. Out of all matchups, I would have never expected this to happen right here. New York versus the Timberwolves in 2013. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. This is a fair matchup if you ask me. We're gonna take this game by game. Wow, and the Wolves take game 1, Knicks take game 2, Wolves take game 3. Oh my god, are you serious, Kevin Love? There is no way, right? Kevin Love is about to put out New York. Literally, just Kevin Love, because the rest of that squad, I don't know how Kevin Love is doing this, man. And wow, yes, Kevin Love just won a championship in Minnesota. Yo, this is crazy. I was not expecting this to happen right here. And of course, there wasn't no other choice but Kevin Love, obviously, as he takes home Finals MVP. We're officially in the 2014 NBA season, and here's where things start to get exciting for the Golden State Warriors, as Klay Thompson is now at 86, Iggy's at 84, Bogut's at 83. They got Draymond Green at 83, with Harrison Barnes also being at 81. Let's not forget about JaVale McGee. The squad is looking decent. They're literally just missing their point guard, Clay's splash brother, Curry. But once again, for the rest of the league, these are your top players at the moment: LeBron, KD, Westbrook, Chris Paul, James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, Melo, Nowitzki, D Wade, Paul George, now a part of that top 10. Let's see where things take us this year. Okay, Russell Westbrook once again goes on to win MVP, putting up numbers like 37 and 10 with 2 steals. Going on to win MVP back-to-back with KD on your squad is crazy. My boy Giannis, yo, going on to win Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Finally, DeAndre Jordan goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year. I say finally because it's not Dwight Howard. Bradley Beal taking home Most Improved. Okay. And then we got Eric Spoelstra for the first time throughout this simulation going on to win Coach of the Year, as the Heat finished with a record of 64 and 18. This is your 2014 All-NBA First Team: Russell Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, Kevin Love, and DeMarcus Cousins. The Clippers finished first in the West with a record of 56 and 26, and then the Miami Heat take home first in the East with a record of 64 and 18, with Cleveland right behind them, 57 and 25. I had to come look at this Cavs team real quick because there is no way. Yo, Kyrie, what is going on right now? what is going on right now? Watch Cleveland make it to the finals. Here we go, man. We're gonna simulate this round by round, and whoa, the Washington Wizards, they don't stand a chance against the Miami Heat. I already know that's out the door, so Miami's gonna make it out the East. But then in the West, we got a matchup between the LA Clippers and the OKC Thunder. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go with the Clippers. I would love to see CP3 and the Clippers face LeBron in the finals. But anyways, here goes nothing, and I don't get the matchup that I want. It is what it is, but we still got a great finals matchup: KD, Russell Westbrook, and the Thunder against LeBron and the big three in Miami. Can KD and the Thunder get their revenge on LeBron? OKC takes game 1. They take game 2. Miami takes game 1. Can they come back? They don't. OKC takes the 3-1 lead. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie. It's looking like KD and Russell Westbrook got this one locked. This one might be over with, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we got about 20 seconds left. They're up 2. Let's just jump in. Not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be annoying because they're just gonna keep falling. I don't know why I jumped in. I was wrong. LeBron just hit a 3. The clock is winding down. The game is tied. Russell Westbrook for 3. He makes the 3. This game is over with, ladies and gentlemen. There you guys have it, man. Your 2014 NBA champion, the OKC Thunder. Look at Russell Westbrook and KD holding up that trophy, man. That would have been something special to watch right there. And man, Russell Westbrook, Finals MVP, NBA champion, 2-time regular season MVP. This man is different, man. Curry is not in the way of a lot of things. We're now in the 2015 NBA season, and the Golden State Warriors are starting to look like the Golden State Warriors. Only difference, like I said before, there's no Steph and Curry. Klay Thompson's now at 88. Draymond Green is at 83. They got David Lee, Iggy, Bogut, Barnes, Livingston. The squad is looking nice, but there's just no Curry. But I am going to be looking at them to see if they make some noise this year and possibly make a deep run in the playoffs without Curry. Top 10 in the league is still looking just about the same. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate the 2015 NBA season, and I'll see you guys once the playoffs get here. LeBron's now back in Cleveland as he goes on to win MVP in the year 2015, putting up numbers like 22, 6, and 8. Your boy Joel Embiid goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Manny Ginobili goes on to win Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis taking home Defensive Player of the Year award in 2015. Klay Thompson, what did I tell you? We were going to be on the lookout for this team and this man Klay, as he goes on to win Most Improved, averaging 25 points and 4 assists. This is what the playoff tree is looking like. And then Anthony Davis and the Pelicans finished first in the West with a record of 59 and 23. And then the Golden State Warriors make it to the playoffs, finishing 6th in the West with an okay record of 51 and 31. And LeBron and the Cavs, oh my God, finished first in the East with an insane record of 73 and 9. Literally what the Warriors did. That's crazy. Anyways, man, we're going to simulate this round by round, and the Golden State Warriors have been eliminated by James Harden and the Houston Rockets in the first round. Hey, man, it is what it is. I didn't expect them to go too far anyways. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs. Wow, the Chicago Bulls make it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2015. That's crazy. D-Rose isn't even a 90 overall. And then we got OKC versus the Spurs. This is 2 interesting matchups right here. Let's see what happens. Who is going to make it to the finals? And we got the Cavs versus the Thunder. Let's see what happens. The question is, can OKC go back to back? They take game 1. Cavs take game 2. OKC takes game 3. They take game 4. Oh boy, they got the 3-1 lead. Hey man, OKC is not messing around, boy. I tell you, the Cavs are taking control of this one right here as we're now headed into a game 6. Can the Cavs make a 3-1 comeback like they did in real life? That would be actually crazy, and it's looking like they are doing just that. Just like that, man. We are headed to a game 7. That is crazy. LeBron repeats history. Here we go. Game 7. Is the Thunder gonna choke? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, they do. There you guys have it, man. LeBron takes home his 3rd NBA champion. In the year 2015, we got the Warriors versus the Cavs. The Warriors take home the champion. But this time in this simulation, without Curry part of the Warriors, we get the Cavs versus OKC, as LeBron wins in 2015 this time. Alrighty, man, this is where things actually start to get interesting. This is the 2016 NBA season. This is where the Warriors finished with a 73-9 record, beating the Chicago Bulls record, going up 3-1 in the finals against LeBron and the Cavs, but couldn't get the job done. So far, coming out the West, it's been the OKC Thunder without Curry in the NBA, so let's see if they can continue to do so. I'm also waiting for a team like the Rockets to make a move out the West, but that has yet to happen. I'm not gonna lie, before the video started, I was also looking forward to the Clippers making it out the West, but they have yet to do so also. LeBron takes home the 2016 MVP with numbers like 25, 7, and 9. He takes home MVP over Curry because Curry actually took home the 2016 MVP. Karl-Anthony Towns goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder wins Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis once again wins Defensive Player of the Year award. And then your Coach of the Year, I was just speaking about this team literally. Your Coach of the Year goes to Doc Rivers, coach of the LA Clippers, finishing with a record of 64-18. Wow, and CP3 finishes first All-NBA, and also Blake Griffin. I was literally just talking about this team, and look at this. They are gonna make some noise in the playoffs. First in the West is the LA Clippers with a record of 64-18. And then we got the Cavs coming out first in the East with a record of 60-22. I would love to see the LA Clippers versus LeBron in the finals. That would be a W. So far, both teams make it out the first round. Klay Thompson tried, couldn't get the job done. They lose in 5 games to the Clippers as we get a Western Conference Finals matchup between the Rockets and the Clippers. The two teams that I was just talking about before I started simulating this season. That's actually a W, man. I'm excited. And then in the East, we got the Raptors versus the Cavs. Let's see who goes on to make it to the finals. And we get the Clippers versus the Raptors. Yo, what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. I was not expecting the Raptors to beat LeBron and the Cavs. That was out of nowhere. But on the other side, we get the Clippers coming out the West this time. Chris Paul with no Curry in his way. Can they get the job done, though? I'm thinking they can. The Raptors aren't looking all that. Clippers take game 1. Raptors take game 2. Raptors take game 3. Oh boy. Come on, Clippers. Let's go. Clippers force a game 7. Can they get the job done though? Can CP3 win a championship? Yo, I would love to see CP3 win a championship. And yes, he does, bro. With no Curry in his way, no Warriors in his way. I guess that's the only way we were going to see CP3 win a championship. Wow, I'm actually excited for this one. CP3, your boy CP3 wins a championship in 2016. To see CP3 hold up that trophy in LA in the Clippers jersey is actually a dub. Obviously, he's taking home MVP. We are officially in the 2017 NBA season, where KD made a decision to come to Golden State to team up this time only with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Now, without Curry, this team is still looking stacked, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make some noise. Russell Westbrook is now all alone in OKC. Well, we do got James Harden in Houston. I would love to see a matchup between him and KD in the Western Conference Finals. We got Kawhi in San Antonio. Then we also got the big duel in New Orleans of Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. So there is some competition in the West for KD and the Warriors, but let's see what happens. Triple-double machine Russell Westbrook goes on to win MVP for the 3rd time in his career in the year 2017, this time averaging 27, 10, and 12 assists with 2 steals. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. That's not going to turn out too well. Dwight Howard going on to take home Defensive Player of the Year in Atlanta in the year 2017. Your 2017 All-NBA First Team Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, LeBron, KD, and Anthony Davis. KD and the Golden State Warriors finished 2nd in the West with a record of 61-21 without Curry. Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double throughout the season, going on to win MVP, and also made it to the playoffs, finishing 4th in the West. That boy said he don't need KD, man. And then obviously we got LeBron and the Cavs coming out first in the East. This Warriors squad is looking lethal right here. They don't need Curry, man. Let's see if they can make it far. We're gonna simulate round by round. Oh my god, and just like that, the Warriors get eliminated by Kawhi and the Spurs in just the first round. That is crazy. But we're gonna keep simulating. We get the Cavs and Toronto once again in the Eastern Conference Finals. This happened before, it happened again. And then over in the West, we got the Spurs and the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm not gonna lie, I got San Antonio coming out of the West, but dang, they finished 7th in the West. Yo, I did not see that till now. But anyways, let's see what happens. And we get LeBron and the Cavs versus AD and the Pelicans. We're gonna take this game by game. Cavs take game 1. Pelicans take game 2. Pelicans take game 3. They take game 4. Oh my god, yo. LeBron, what is happening? You're supposed to be taking advantage with no Curry, no Warriors, and you're over here selling, bruh. What is going on? AD just won a championship with the Pelicans. Jrue Holiday wins a championship before going to the Bucks, and Anthony Davis wins a championship before teaming up with LeBron in LA, as obviously AD goes on to win Finals MVP. All right, we're officially in the year 2018 now. KD is still with the Warriors. The squad is still looking solid. So far, without Curry, a part of the NBA, we got the Chris Pauls of the world, the Russell Westbrooks, we got the Anthony Davises of the world, the Kawhi Leonards, the James Hardens, taking control, should I say, of the West. Russell Westbrook got a championship. He got like 3 regular season MVPs. LeBron got multiple season MVPs also. LeBron, he's flopping if you ask me. That man is flopping. He is not taking care of business for real. But let's not forget, we also got CP3 winning a championship in LA. And we also got AD winning a championship with the Pelicans. The GOAT himself goes on to win the 2018 MVP, going on to average 28, 9 and 8 with 2 steals and a block. Jayson Tatum goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Julius Randle, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron also goes on to take home Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. And then your 2018 All-NBA First Team is Russell Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, AD, and Jokic. The Minnesota Timberwolves come out first in the West. Interesting. Russell Westbrook and OKC still making some noise. The Golden State Warriors fall 5th in the West with a record of 50 and 32. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis and the Bucks, come out first in the East. Going into the first round, the Warriors versus Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. They take the first round. Second round, can the Warriors make it out? And they do not. I thought they were. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at Russell Westbrook making it to the Western Conference Finals. Look at him, man. Him and Paul George. Let's see if they can make it to the finals. Over in the East, we got Giannis and the Bucks versus Joel Embiid and the 76ers. Let's see who goes on to make it to the finals. In the 2018 NBA Finals, we get the matchup between the Bucks and the OKC Thunder. Can Russell Westbrook and Paul George take care of business, or is Giannis gonna get the job done? Let's see what happens game by game. OKC takes game 1, Bucks take game 2, OKC takes game 3, they take game 4, and this one, oh, can they come back? Can they come back? They do come back to force a game 7. What is gonna happen? Giannis, did you come back down 3-1 for no reason? Are you gonna choke, or are you gonna finish the job? Oh my God. Giannis is an NBA champion in the year 2018 as he goes on to take home Finals MVP. We're officially in the 2019 NBA season, which would be KD's final year with the Warriors. So this is their last chance to win a championship and make some noise. Going into the 2019 NBA season, these are your top players right here. I'm still waiting for James Harden and the Rockets to try to make some noise, but they have yet to still do that. LeBron is now also a part of the West as he made his way to LA. Russell Westbrook and Paul George made some noise last season. Let's see if they can do it again. Russell Westbrook goes on to win MVP once again with a triple-double in the year 2019. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player of the Year award goes to D'Angelo Russell. OKC comes out first in the West, and then in the East, they got Kawhi and the Raptors coming out first. I mean, the Warriors still have a slight chance. They still are in the playoffs. Let's see what happens. I highly doubt it, though. We're going to simulate round by round. They play James Harden and the Houston Rockets in the second round. Let's see if they can make it past the second round. And just like that, got OKC versus the Rockets. Russell Westbrook and Paul George continue to dominate in the West. And then we got CP3 and James Harden with a washed up Melo taking care of business in Houston. In the East, we got the Kawhi Raptors versus Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, and Ben Simmons, the Philadelphia 76ers. Will Kawhi send Joel Embiid home crying again, or will Joel Embiid make it to the finals? And nope, he sends Joel back home crying once again as we get a finals matchup between the Houston Rockets and the Toronto Raptors. CP3, here's your chance to get a second ring, and James Harden, here's your first chance to get a ring. Curry's no longer in the way. They take game 1. Raptors take game 2. Raptors take game 3. Tied 2-2. 3-2. Oh boy. And just like that, Kawhi once again takes care of business. We're now in the 2020 NBA season. As you guys can see on the top right corner, and the Warriors are completely washed up now. The Warriors dynasty is officially done. They had their chance. They had so many chances and just couldn't get the job done, man. I mean, if you ask me, there's nothing more else to see here. The Warriors dynasty is officially over. I'm not gonna lie to you, this was a W simulation. I honestly got to see what I wanted to see. James Harden making it to the finals with CP3, just couldn't get the job done. We got Russell Westbrook winning a championship in OKC with KD. Russell Westbrook went on to win like 3 regular season MVPs and also won finals MVP. CP3 also went on to win a championship in LA with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Lob City actually won a championship. That is a W. And then let's not also forget Anthony Davis won a championship with the Pelicans. Now in the East, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was expecting LeBron to do much more with the Cavs and the Heat, but just didn't really do much. Other than that though, this was a W simulation. Like I said, I got what I wanted to see and I'm content with it. At the end of the 2020 NBA season, Anthony Davis goes on to win MVP, averaging numbers like 27, 12, and 4 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. And this is somehow your all-NBA first team in 2020. I'm not sure why D'Angelo Russell was on here. I'm content with the rest, but D'Angelo Russell should not be on here. We're gonna go ahead and simulate round by round. Let's see what happens. Who is gonna take home the 2020 NBA championship? The Lakers took it home IRL. They are in the Western Conference Finals against OKC. In the East, we got Toronto versus Boston. Let's see who makes it to the finals. And we get the Lakers versus the Celtics. Yo, this is legendary. What is gonna happen, man? Is LeBron gonna win like he did IRL, or is the Celtics gonna take this and the Lakers are up 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and yes, LeBron goes on to win, I believe, his 3rd championship throughout this entire simulation, as AD goes on to win Finals MVP. We're in the 2022 NBA season, which is the season that the Warriors came back fully healthy and won a 4th NBA championship together as a team. We're gonna go ahead and simulate this last season and end off the video here, only because this is the year where the Warriors won their last championship together as a team, and I want to see who makes it out the West other than the Warriors, obviously. So let's go ahead and simulate. At the end of the 2022 NBA season, Giannis goes on to win MVP, averaging 24, 12, and 6 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. Also going on to win Defensive Player of the Year. My boy is different. I freaking love Giannis, y'all. And then this is your 2022 All-NBA first team. The Lakers somehow finished 1st in the West, and then the Warriors finished 8th. Out the East, we got the Boston Celtics coming out 1st, and then the Lakers play the Warriors in the 1st round. Let's see what happens. Who is going to be the 2022 NBA champions? As you guys can see, the Golden State Warriors have already been eliminated. Who is going to come out the West? Okay, man, we get a matchup between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Lakers. Let's go ahead and simulate, and the Lakers come out the West. We once again get a finals matchup between the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics. The Lakers won the last matchup. Let's see if the Celtics could get some revenge. Celtics take game 1. Lakers take game 2. Lakers take game 3. Tied 2-2. 3-2. 3-3. We are going to a game 7. Can LeBron win his 4th NBA championship, as many rings as he does IRL, or is he going to finish off the video with 3? And ladies and gentlemen, LeBron finishing off the video with 4 rings, as AD goes on to win Finals MVP once again. But yeah, man, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I did. I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly had a good time recording this video. Like I said earlier, I seen what I wanted to see. The players that I wanted to win a championship won a championship. And if you ask me, if it wasn't for Curry, they would have won IRL. Curry stopped a lot of great players from winning a championship. But other than that, man, I will see y'all boys in the next one. Until then, I'm out. The all-time scoring leader LeBron James made the crazy decision to join the Miami Heat back in 2010.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
But today, his career will be headed a different route, with LeBron making the decision to take his talents to the Big Apple instead of Miami. Alrighty, so here we are in the year 2010, 2011. As you guys can see on the top right corner, this is what the Knicks roster was looking like in that year. And then obviously now we're adding LeBron James to it. Before we get into this video, let me know what you guys think. Would LeBron have a better career if he would have went to the Big Apple instead of Miami? Would he have more championships? Let me know what you guys think down below. I think that would have been nasty, man. LeBron, Stoudemire, and Carmelo. Come on. Just in case you guys were wondering, these are the 2011 NBA awards. Westbrook going on to win MVP so early in his career. As you guys do know, he did go on to win in 2016. But I guess in today's simulation, he goes on to win a couple years earlier. Blake Griffin goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Manny Ginobili was Sixth Man of the Year. Dwight Howard, Defensive Player of the Year. As the team finished second in the East with a record of 58 and 24. If they're doing that now, just imagine what they're capable of doing once Melo gets here. As LeBron went on to average 22, 6, and 8 with 1 steal and damn near 1 block during his first year in New York. And then Stoudemire, he went on to average 19, 6, and 1 with 1 block. In the first round, we meet up against the Pacers, the team of Paul George and Danny Granger, right along with Roy Hibbert. Man, this team is nice. It takes me back to that year where they faced up against LeBron, and I believe it went to like 6 or 7 games, but that was one hell of a series. And here we are once again, but this time LeBron's in New York. As we go into game 1, we take game 1, they take game 2, they take game 3. Oh boy, we cannot go down like this. There's no way we're getting taken out in the first round as the second seed in the East with like the second best record in the league. There's no way, right? There's no way we lose. This is outrageous. Okay, let's go. We win game 5, but we still got to get past game 6 and 7. This is going to be tough, man. Let's see what happens. We got 58 wins, and to get eliminated by, or close to getting eliminated by a 7th seed is crazy. We cannot let that happen, especially if our next opponent is the Miami Heat. That's like the perfect content right there. Like, who wouldn't want to see LeBron face up against the team that he was supposed to join in the second round of the playoffs? But anyways, here goes nothing, man. Game 7 of the first round. Can we make it to face Miami, or will we get eliminated? Let's see what happens. And it looks like we are getting eliminated. There goes season 1. Just for the fun of it, let's see who goes on to win. The Denver Nuggets go on to win. Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets go on to win a championship before he even gets to join New York. That is crazy. Now, this is where it starts to get serious because we're now in the year 2011, 2012, as you guys can see on the top right corner. And this is what the squad was looking like that year. Now adding LeBron James to it. I mean, we got LeBron, Melo, Stoudemire, Linsanity, Tyson Chandler, J.R. Smith. This team is stacked, man. There's no way we don't take it all this year. Let's see what happens though. And then just in case you guys are wondering, this is what the starting lineup is looking like. I got Lin at the point guard, Melo at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Stoudemire at the 4, and then Tyson Chandler at the 5. And at the end of the 2012 NBA season, Dwayne Wade goes on to win MVP, averaging 31, 7, and 6 with 2 steals and 1 block. I guess this is what happens when LeBron doesn't join your team. As the Knicks go on to finish the season with a record of 67 and 15. That is crazy. LeBron went on to average 23, 8, and 8. Carmelo was averaging 27 and 3. And then Stoudemire went on to average 15 and 8. In the first round of the playoffs, we're facing up against the Boston Celtics. Man, this team is stacked right here. I don't even know how they finished 8th, but that's crazy. As we take game 1, and we take game 2, they take game 3, we're up 3-1, one more win away, and we advance to the second round. I'm honestly surprised. I don't know how we got past that, but we did. As we finally get the matchup that we've been all waiting for, the Miami Heat versus the New York Knicks. LeBron versus his team that he was supposed to go to, with Dwayne Wade coming off a hot season, winning MVP. This is gonna be a crazy one, man. We take game 1, we take game 2. Oh boy, and we might sweep them, man. It's not looking too good for the Heat, as we do sweep them to now advance to the Eastern Conference Finals to play the team that took us out last year. I mean, nothing has really changed. They're looking about the same. It's time for some revenge, though. There's no way they beat us this time. We take game 1, we take game 2, and we are just okay. Never mind. I was gonna say sweep. Never mind. But we do beat them in 5 games to finally make it to the NBA Finals to now play the LA Clippers. Lob City, man. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Let's see what happens, man. We take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy. Oh no, come on, this cannot happen. There's no way we made it this far just to lose to Lob City. Come on, there's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. We got to make a comeback. Game 6. Come on, we got to force a game 7. We have to force a game 7. There's no way they beat us, right? This would be crazy. There's no way. Oh my god, and they just whooped us. What? Blake Griffin going on to win Finals MVP. Yo, that is crazy. That was just a complete mess, man. I don't know how that even happened, but we just lost to Lob City. We're now in 2013. The squad is looking just about the same. Hopefully we can actually go on to win this year. And the following season, after Dwayne Wade just got done winning MVP, LeBron now goes on to win MVP, averaging 23, 7, and 8 with 1 steal and 1 block. LeBron is on a tear, man. It's time for some revenge. As you guys can see, they finished with another insane record of 67 and 15. As Carmelo went on to average 21, 6, and 4, while Stoudemire was averaging 15, 6, and 1. In the first round of the playoffs, we meet up against the Boston Celtics again. They're starting to age badly, so there's no way they beat us. We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we sweep them once again as we now play the Brooklyn Nets in the second round. Let's see what this team is looking like. Okay, Darren Williams. I forgot about that, man. Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Gerald Wallace, Chris Humphries, and Brook Lopez. They're the 4th seed. Let's see how this goes. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. Take game 4. And we beat them in 5 games to play the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals again. Yo, we cannot get away from this team. Once again, the same exact team from the last 2 seasons. They're the 2nd seed. We take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. 3-2. And we beat them in 6 games as we make it to the NBA Finals once again. Let's see who we're gonna face, and we play the LA Lakers. We're playing up against Kobe Bryant and Dwight Howard in 2013. Even Steve Nash and Paul Gasol. How did I forget about Paul Gasol? Yo, this team is stacked. What is going on? Here goes nothing, man. The Knicks take game 1. Lakers take game 2. Lakers take game 3. Oh boy, and we might lose to Kobe Bryant in the finals. This is gonna be tough. We're down 3-1 once again. Going into game 5, what is gonna happen? Give the Knicks a break, bro. This is the 2nd year they make it to the finals and are down. Come on, we got to get this done. The series is now 3-2 going into game 6. Come on, if we win game 6, there's no way we don't win game 7. We have to force a game 7, and I think we'll be straight. There's no way we lose, right? Come on. Okay, we're up. This should be... Oh, we're jumping in. We jump in, and Dwight Howard is at the free throw line. LeBron bringing the ball up the court. There's less than 30 seconds left. What is gonna happen, man? Can the Knicks pull this off in game 6? Oh my god, that was a nice pass, and he gets the board. Dwight Howard with the block. Oh my god, that was nasty. They might lose again. That was just nasty right there. Kobe for the game winner. What is gonna happen? Kobe for the game winner. He missed. This game is going to overtime. There's 5 minutes in the overtime quarter. I'm not gonna play the full 5 minutes. I'm just gonna simulate a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, we could jump in now. Knicks are up 1. There's less than a minute left. Carmelo with the ball in his hands for the 3, and he just sinked it. Oh my god, we might be headed to a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers inbounds the ball. Kobe with the ball in his hands all the way for the midi, and he misses. J.R. Smith with the rebound. Yeah, this game is over with. We are headed to a game 7. Let's go. This series is now tied 3-3 as we now head into game 7 of the 2013 NBA Finals between the LA Lakers and the New York Knicks. What is gonna happen? Whoa, the Knicks are destroying Kobe and the Lakers. It looks like this one may be over with. There you guys have it, man. In year 3 of the simulation, with LeBron as part of the New York Knicks, they go on to win their first championship versus Kobe and the Lakers. Who would have thought of that? As of course, the GOAT himself goes on to win Finals MVP. We're now in the year 2014. This is what the squad is looking like, as this would be LeBron's final year a part of the New York Knicks, as he would then go back home to Cleveland. We're going to try to see if LeBron and Carmelo can possibly go back to back and win another championship. LeBron goes on to win MVP for the second year in a row, going on to average 22, 10, and 8 with 1 steal and 1 block. I don't know, but these aren't MVP type of stats if you ask me, but it is what it is. I guess LeBron still goes on to win MVP. We once again finished with the best record in the league of 65-17. In the first round of the playoffs, we once again meet up against the Boston Celtics, a team of just Rajon Rondo this time. Everybody else has left. In game 1, we take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and not a surprise, we once again sweep the Boston Celtics in the first round. And as you guys can see, we're now playing the Miami Heat in the second round for the second year in a row. Dwayne Wade all alone. I don't even know where's Bosh at, honestly, but hey, not my problem. We take game 1, we take game 2, take game 3, and we sweep our way all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals to meet up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team that LeBron is going to after this season. That's kind of insane. And it looks like Kyrie led this team all the way here because the rest of them are nobodies. We take game 1, we take game 2. Don't tell me. Bro. The Knicks really swept their way to the finals as we now have to play Lob City. Hey man, it's time for some revenge. They beat us last time in the finals. It's definitely time for some revenge. Going into game 1, we take game 1. I have not been checking the box score, but nothing too crazy. Going into game 2, we take game 2. Bro, come on, give us some type of competition. Are you serious? They didn't lose not one freaking game, and they're 1 win away from winning the championship. But going into game 4, we're just gonna simulate just to get the celebration, just in case if we do win. And it looks like we are going to win the championship once again, or maybe. Let's see. We'll jump in. Knicks are up by 2. There's 30 seconds left. Chris Paul with the ball in his hands. With the layup, he makes it. The game is now tied. Knicks call timeout. Knicks inbounds the ball. Carmelo with the ball in his hands. 25 seconds left on the clock. It's a tie game, and they fouled them, I guess. Oh, actually, it was an offensive foul as the Clippers retain the ball. 20 seconds left. What is going to happen right now? Iman Shumpert, that's not even Iman Shumpert. That's a creative player. I guess Crawford is just going to dribble the ball out to the last couple of seconds to try to score it for the buzzer beater. Hey, either way, it don't matter to me because we're still up. Oh my God, that was nasty. If he makes that. Oh, yo, that was close. That just reminded me of the Kawhi shot. We're going to overtime. There's now less than 5 minutes in the overtime quarter. The Clippers are up by 2 so far. There's less than 2 minutes left. What is going to happen? The game is now tied at a minute left. There's 30 seconds left. Clippers are up by 2. Let's jump in. 30 seconds left. I was going to say the Knicks need to stop, as unfortunately they don't complete that and they're down by 4 now. Yeah, we're most likely going to a game 5. I highly doubt the Clippers come back. Just imagine if they actually came back all the way back to force a game 7 and they're beating them again. What is going on right now? They actually might come back. Yo, this is actually this is crazy right here. We have to finish it off in game 6. There's no freaking way they take it all the way to a game 7, right? And wow, we're going to a game 7. That is just insane. All right, man, here goes nothing. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Clippers just came back down 3-0. That would be embarrassing for LeBron and Melo to lose to that. There's no freaking way to letting that happen, though. There's no freaking way. Yes, LeBron and the Knicks have went on to win another championship. Hey, man, there you guys have it. This is what would happen if LeBron was to make the decision to join the New York Knicks in 2010 instead of Miami. I guess he would still go on to win 2 championships. And of course, the king himself goes on to win Finals MVP once again. Hey man, there you guys have it. That is what would happen if LeBron was to make the decision to come to the Big Apple in 2010 instead of joining Miami. And I guess there really wasn't no difference, as he still went on to win 2 championships, but this time with his best friend Carmelo Anthony. Giannis was drafted in the 2013 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks and has been a part of the team ever since. But what if he would traded the Bucks? Meaning Giannis would request a trade and join a different team. Alright man, here we go. Coming off a championship season, Giannis is officially requesting a trade from the Milwaukee Bucks. So yes, with that being said, we are in the summer of 2020. 2021, Giannis just won a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks, but unfortunately, he's ready to get out of there. He did what he had to do, completed the mission, and winning a championship with the team that drafted him. So with that being said, I feel like Giannis deserves to leave somewhere else. And I also feel like Giannis deserves to go to a good championship contending team, because like I said, he did bring home a championship to the team that drafted him. So hey man, out of all these, it's looking like I might send Giannis to the Golden State Warriors. I mean, who doesn't want to see Giannis team up with Curry, Clay, and Draymond? All we have to do is give up Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins. Remember, we are in the summer of 2021. So hey, why not, man? I'm going to go ahead and accept this trade and send Giannis over to the Golden State Warriors, where he'll now team up with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, this team is looking nice. I guess this is the lineup that Steve Kerr wants to run, so hey, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I'm not even gonna touch it. And then also throughout the video, as I simulate through the seasons, they are gonna be realistic rosters throughout like every season. Basically, going into every NBA season, it's still gonna be the same. The only difference is that Giannis is a part of the Golden State Warriors and not the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's take a look at some of the awards. Now I know it says 2024 NBA awards, but hey, I'm not even gonna pay attention to that. Trae Young is MVP. Steve Kerr goes on to win Coach of the Year as the new and improved Golden State Warriors finish off with a record of 60-22. Let me know how you Golden State Warriors feeling down below, man, because I know you guys are going through it right now. The Warriors unfortunately didn't make it to the NBA playoffs, but hey, it's always next year. But on the flip side, you guys are watching this video, so hey, hopefully this video makes you feel better, man. Let me know what you guys think if Giannis was, if this was to actually happen. How would you guys feel about that? In the first round, we're playing up against Zion and the Pelicans. Decent squad right here, I guess. The series is 1-1 so far as we go up 2-1. 2-2. Oh boy. 3-2. Can we take game 6? And we do, as we move on to the second round to play Dame Dollar and the Portland Trailblazers. Going into game 1, we take game 1. We take game 2. And it looks like, yes. As we meet up against the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals, the team of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. This just goes to show how good this team could have been. This might be one of, I said one of, not the, I said one of the biggest what ifs. What if this Bulls team could have stayed healthy? But anyways, in game 1, the Golden State Warriors take game 1. We take game 2. Oh boy. Game 3, and we sweep them as, yes sir, your Western Conference Finals MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. As wow, we get a finals matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. But unfortunately, they won't be doing some things versus and they take game 1. Wow, this is what happens when you speak too soon, huh? They take game 2? Come on, we got to come back. Yes, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We just came back down 2-0. Take the next 3 games, and we're 1 win away from winning a championship. Now we got to simulate with the Simcast in the final game, close to us winning a championship. And the Bulls fight and force a game 7. Or will the Warriors finish it off? Let's see what happens. Close game. Still close game. We're going to have to jump in. There's less than 2 minutes left. Lonzo Ball for 3. Misses. Giannis with the board. Hey, man. Giannis is less than 2 minutes away from winning a back-to-back NBA championship. Oh, Curry. Wiseman with the rebound. Could have put it back up, but I guess not. Giannis with the ball in his hands. Back to Curry. Curry, come on. Take a shot. There's 4 seconds left. He's just going to pull that. Curry's just going to pull that. And he made it. Oh, my God. DeMar DeRozan with the post hook. The Warriors are still up 4. There's less than a minute left. If they get another bucket, this game might be over with. If Curry can manage to get another bucket right here, this game might be over with. Clay wide open for 3. Come on, man. That is too open. Yeah, I'll just see you guys at the championship ceremony. And there you guys have it, man. Giannis, in his first year a part of the Golden State Warriors, teaming up with Curry, they go on to win a championship. And let's not forget, Giannis just won a championship. This man just went back-to-back. Let's see who goes on to win MVP And yes, Giannis goes on to win Finals MVP in his first year, teaming up with Curry. Not bad, man. Not bad. Let's see what happens in the second season. Alrighty, man. We're now in the 2023 NBA season. The squad changed up just a bit. Nothing too crazy, but let's see what we can possibly go on to win another championship, going back to back as a Warrior, but winning a three-peat as Giannis. At the end of the 2023 NBA season, these are the awards. Luka goes on to win MVP. Chet Holmgren, which actually didn't even play that year, but I guess goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, surprisingly, Ben Simmons. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 25, 11, and 6 with 1 steal and 1 block per game. You guys know what I just thought about? I did not show you guys the player stats of the first season. My bad. But here it is. This season, Curry went on to average 25, 6, and 6 right beside Giannis. I believe I already showed you what Giannis was averaging, 25, 11, and 6. Klay Thompson, 16, 2, and 2. As a team, would finish second in the West with a record of 54 and 28. In the first round, we're playing up against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. This team has some history. Let's see what happens. We take game 1, take game 2. Game 3, maybe not. Thought we were gonna sweep them, but maybe not. We do beat them in 5 games though, and we are now playing the 2023 NBA champions IRL. We are currently simulating the year that they won, but let's see, with Giannis being a part of the team, let's see if we can still possibly. Okay, we take game 1, take game 2, and wow, are you serious? That easy? We take out the champs? Oh man. But now it is time to focus on the Dallas Mavericks as we play the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. This team is kind of mid. Luka literally carried this team because that team is mid. Take game 1. Wow, okay, I thought we were gonna sweep them. I guess not. Wow, 2-1. Come on, we got to come back. 2-2. Let's go. And the Bulls make it to the freaking finals again. Ah, that is crazy. We're up 3-2. We're gonna jump into the Simcast. Let's see what happens. Will the Dallas Mavericks force a game 7, or can we take them out in game 6? And it's looking like, okay, maybe not, maybe not. We just came back. What is gonna happen? It's kind of a close. You know what? We're gonna jump in. Luka with the ball in his hands. Dallas is up by 2. Luka, what is he gonna do on Curry? Curry is too small for him, and he still missed. Klay Thompson with the rebound. They need a bucket right here. They need a bucket, a 2 to tie, or a 3. Or a 3 to take the lead, as they just did that. Luka now needs a bucket right here. Luka needs a bucket. There's less than, oh my god, Curry is too freaking small for Luka. All right, man, the Mavs are up 1. Curry with the ball in his hands, less than 40 seconds left. What is Steph Curry gonna do right here? For 2, contested 2. Warriors are up 2. Mavs got the ball. You got to do some Luka magic. If not, your season is over with, and the Warriors are going to the NBA Finals. Okay, Christian Wood with the bucket. Now the Warriors are forced to make a shot in the last 13 seconds. If not, we'll be going to a game 7. Can Curry do something crazy right here in the final seconds? Green by Klay Thompson. He's Giannis posting up. Caleb Martin, too freaking small. Too small. Whose idea was to put, yo, what did I just see? Did that count? I don't think that counted. Nah, that was crazy though. Did you guys see that? Luka made that shot, but it didn't count. The Bulls have made it to the NBA Finals again. Unfortunately, they're not going to beat us, so 3P it is for Giannis. 2-0, 3-0, and there you guys have it. Giannis's 3rd Finals MVP back-to-back, averaging 21, 9, and 7 with 1 steal and 1 block. Alrighty, man, we're now in the 2024 NBA season, which is the current year, as Chris Paul is now a part of the Golden State Warriors at the age of 100. The team is still looking solid. I'll also be breaking a record while recording a video, because this is the final season of the video that I'll be simulating. And if we go on to win a championship this year, we've literally won a championship every season we've simulated. That has never happened. Let's see what happens though. Here are the 2024 NBA awards. Luka goes on to win MVP. Wemby goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Naz Reid goes on to win Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby also goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year in his rookie season, which is insane. Paul Reed, Most Improved. And then Coach of the Year, Quinn Snyder. The team made it as the first seed in the West this year, finishing off with a record of 60-22. In the first round, we faced up against the LA Clippers. This team was a play-in team and barely made it to the playoffs. I don't know how, but hey, I guess. Take game 1, take game 2, take game 3, and they get swept in the first round. That is absolutely crazy. For starters, they barely made it to the playoffs and then get swept in the first round. We now play the LA Lakers in the second round. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron, and Anthony Davis. Another stacked team, in my opinion. The Lakers take game 1. Oh, boy. Oh, don't tell me we end off the video like this. Come on, we got to make a comeback. Come on, we got to make a comeback. Oh, we get eliminated in the second round to the LA Lakers. That is crazy. OKC and the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. And then we got ATL and Philly in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see who goes on to win and make it to the finals, as we get a matchup between the Hawks and the Thunder. Let's see who goes on to win. Wow, the Hawks and Trae Young go on to win. That is crazy, because they didn't even make the playoffs, and Trae Young is currently in trade talks. So for that to happen is absolutely crazy. Man went on to win Finals MVP, averaging 40 points. But hey, man, I guess I jinxed myself before going into the season. As I said, I was gonna break record by winning a championship every season that I simulated in one video, but couldn't get the job done. We ended up winning 2 out of 3 seasons, which is still a dub, and Chris Paul has yet to win a championship. But hey, man, that is gonna do it. That is what would happen if Giannis was to betray the Bucks and, you know, somehow request a trade and somehow land in Golden State to team up with Curry. But hey, man, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, I will see y'all boys in the next one, man. I'm out.